let's learn how to send an SMS message from a web page or a website to mobile phones. So as you can see, okay, so this can be used for something like OTP, something like registration verification. As you can see, so I just sent an SMS to my phone now. So I check it out, so I see the notification of on my phone, then see all the messages that I've sent before now. So these are just for test, so you can see them. So let's get right into it. To do that, you need some API, a gateway, an SMS gateway actually, to do that. So I'll be using Infobip for that, for this purpose. So go to infobip.com, then sign up. So in my case, I'm going to just sign in with my GitHub account. So using my GitHub account, it could take some seconds, so you see that I'm in. So you have the API, then the base URL. Okay, so as you can see, so make sure you select developers tab. Then there are so many things you can do here: email, voice, SMS. Then pick SMS, then click on the API, copy the API, and also copy the base URL. So these are the languages that are supported: Java, PHP, C#, Python, and Go. Okay, so once you have done that, so go head up to HTML or head up to VS Code or whatever you are using. Then go to terminal. Then you make sure you load this into the of course the terminal, if you are using VS Code, will be in the base URL or the root of your project, as you can see. So you type composer require infobip API PHP client. So once you do that, of course you need to be on the internet. Then to load all the dependencies, all the files that are needed for this project, for the SMS project, will be loaded to your project, as you can see here. So you have the composer log, then composer JSON, and vendor, and so on. So this is the you have HTML. You have index.php and send.php. So as you can see here, so you have the phone number, then the message, and so on. So what we need to do is we need to have make use of the various namespaces by using the use command to get the infobip, or the infobip for API model, and so on. Then we have one required this vendor. Yes, so we need to require the vendor.php, the autoload.php, which is within vendor folder. So we need that file. Okay, so then we create variables to pass in the various the phone number and the message that we are going to enter from the front end, then the URL and the API that we talked about earlier. So you enter your API key here, then you enter the base URL in that URL variable. Now the API, okay, as I told you before, so you pick it up there, then copy the URL. Copy the API key, you paste it there. I will do that when I'm going to test it. I won't put it now. Then they will now create a variable. We'll create an object for the configuration where we'll pass in the host and API keys. Then the API will now create another API object using from the SMS API class. Then we'll create the destination object from the SMS destination. Then we'll pass in the phone number. Then of course that of SMS API, that will be for the configuration. Then the message that we are going to send will be in a new object that will hold the destination, the text message itself, and where the text message is from, that is from whom it is being sent. So as you can see here, okay, so like that. Okay, so line 27 is coming from syntax flow. So then after you have done that, then we need to send the message. Then we'll now use request. We'll create another object from the SMS advanced textual request, which will now pass the message that we created up there. The response will now be the API sent SMS message. Okay, we'll pass in the request that we created earlier in line 31. Then we'll just create a message just to show that the message has been sent. Okay, so this is just a basic thing anyway. So once you have done this, then let me pass in the key now. Okay, so then you test it. Let's enter the message, then send. Enter the phone number, then send. As you can see, it is sent. Then if you check now, let me bring up my phone. So you see that a notification is shown here, as you can see. Then let me show you all the messages that I've seen earlier. Look at all of them. Okay, so it's done. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and see you in another video.